Hey Mario, are you ready for a little abs practice?
Bet.
Shot of abs?
I think so.
Okay, let's lie on our back. Take the arms over the head, extend the arms and the legs. Get a feeling of elongating the waist first. So you get that hollow, thin feeling of the belly before we begin to contract the abdominal muscles. And bring the right knee into your chest. Hold the ankle. If it's tight, you can hold the knee, no problem. Fold the leg, open the chest, ground the bottom leg. And open back up. Arms and legs. Thin out the waist. Left knee into your chest.
Really spread those toes. Make a connection with the back of your right leg to the ground.
And extend back over. And right knee to the chest. Keep that left leg on the ground as you lift the head and the chest. And again, sometimes a small movement is better. Feeling the groundedness of the leg and the work of the abdominal muscles from the small rounding of the back. And slowly lower down. Extend the leg up. And lower that leg down. Left knee into your chest. And a little bit of a sit up here.
Kind of hollowing out that belly. Getting a sense that the belly's going towards the spine.
And lowering the head and the chest. Extend the arms and the legs. Lower that leg down. Bend both legs, soles of the feet on the ground. Take the arms out to the side. Extend the right knee into the air. So put the left foot on the ground. Right knee in the air. That's it. And right ankle on the knee. Good. Draw the left knee to your chest. If you can hold on to the left shin, hold on to the left shin. If that's too difficult, hold on to the thigh. Or just hold on to the other ankle if necessary. Breathing. Lengthening the waist.
I like to
Open the
make a
chest.
connection with the sacrum to the ground as well.
Yeah, as I do that, I can feel the opening more in the hip instead of the lower back. I need to open my chest more too when I do that. Good, and release that foot. Extend that leg up into the air. Arms out to the side, it's fine. Slowly lower that leg. When it hits the ground, elongate it along the ground, then bend it. Left leg up into the air, ankle to the knee. Good, knee to chest.
Interlace that left arm through
Right
that
through
hole
the
you've
legs.
made. Thread it through.
Broad open chest, and still the neck is soft. So even as we work the abdominal muscles, you're going to have to lift that head, but see if you can keep the neck without too much stress. And lower that foot. Take the left leg up into the air. Lower the leg to the ground. Good, and bend that leg. Extend the right leg again, up. Ankle to knee. This time as you draw the knees into the chest without the arms, then do a sit-up and cradle that right leg. If you can, put the foot right into the elbow crease. Take that other leg and straighten it into the air. Again, you can just hold the bent leg if you need to. Lower the straight leg. And back up. And lower the straight leg.
And really use those abdominals to keep you up.
And back up. Good, and then bend that left leg. Put that left foot on the ground. Arms out to the side. Extend the right leg up into the air. Lower it to the ground. Bend the foot, a leg again, so the foot comes to the ground. Left leg up into the air, ankle to knee. Draw the knees towards the chest, cradle the leg, and extend the right leg up into the air. Lower it towards the ground. And if you can, lower it to the ground with the leg straight, that's fine. Otherwise, just lower it to where you can. It's not how much, a lot of times it's just the direction of movement and the shape that's important. And back up. And bend that leg, sole of the right foot on the ground. Extend the left leg up into the air. Lower it to the ground.
Sometimes it's even just having the intention to do it, even if you're too tight to do the actual
That's right.
full pose.
Bend the knees into the chest. Even the visualization is good. Take the left hand behind the head and draw the left elbow to the right knee. And come back. Right hand behind the head. right elbow to knee. And come back. Both hands behind the head into the center. Knees to armpits, armpits to knee. And first side again. Second side.
Remember to bring those knees to the armpit.
And center.
A hollowing of the belly once again.
And release the feet back to the ground. Let's take the arms over the head now. Let's bend the legs again, Mariel, and extend them up into the air. And then very slowly lower them to the ground.
Not always easy to do, really slowly.
Now, for those who this hurts the lower back, you could bend the legs and slide them along the ground. Bend the legs again. Take the legs up. Extend through the back of the legs. Again, if this at all irritates the back, don't hesitate to bend the legs and slide them along the ground. One more time, bend the legs. This time, Mariel, just try this. Take the hands underneath the tailbone. So this might help a lot of people extend the legs. This might help a lot of people keep the difficulty out of their lower back and lower the legs like this. Slightly crushes the hands, but
I'd rather crush the hands than hurt my back.
that's it. And bend the legs and draw the knees into the chest. Take the arms out to the side for a moment. And just a couple times, drop the knees over to the right.
Look left.
Arch the body, arch the back. Come back to center. To the left. Arch the body, look right. And back. One more time each side.
Really feeling that side body and those intercostal muscles sort of stretching out.
And back to center. This feels so good to my back. Again, you don't have to go all the way down and come back up. And cross the right shin over the left, or the left over the right, and rock a couple of times. And change sides. And roll all the way up to sitting. Good. With your right leg, put your right leg in front now. I just want you to lean over to the right. And I want you to put a little weight on the arms and feel like your abdominal muscles are drawing back into the spine and around to the right. And come back up. Change the left leg over. Lean over to the left and feel like I'm going to take a little weight onto my hands, and at the same time I'm going to turn my abdominal muscles to the left.
Kind of consciously trying to make a connection with the knee to the floor so you get more of a twist.
And back up. Change legs again, the right leg in front, go to the right. And back up. Left leg on top. And to the left. And back up. Good, and come to cobbler's pose. Lifting, and then coming forward in cobbler's pose. And using the abdominal muscles to scoop back and up into the chest to lengthen the side waist. Again, it's not important how far you go down. The quality, the working of the abdominal muscles into the spine to support, and the length of the waist. And slowly come back up. Extend the legs to staff pose. Bend the knees into the chest, right leg in front. And really draw the knees closer and closer. We're going to maintain it this time instead of recrossing the legs. You're going to draw those knees closer. Relax the face. And then if you can, you just push with the arms a little bit. Feel like you're going to lean onto the hands and push a little bit. You don't have to come up yet. Just push and lean a little bit. Feel what that's going to feel like. Good. Back to cobbler's pose. And knees together. Legs long. One more time. Second side, left leg in front. Knees towards the chest.
This is subtle, but it really works. Maybe looks subtle.
I do this in the movie theater sometimes. I have my hands in the chair, and when the movie gets boring, I just start drawing my knees to my chest. In the airplane, too.
You're annoying to sit behind.
Yeah, usually in the airplane, people give me a lot of space, and then I have more seats. I don't pay for but one. And then cobbler's pose. and staff. And back one more time. This time I'm going to ask you to lift. For some of you, put the feet on the ground and lift the hips. For some of you can, lift up. And release. Back to cobblers. That's intense, huh?
Yeah, I'm not lifting.
And to staff. And second side, left leg in front. Any amount. So you just push a little bit and try to keep the knees and feet off the ground. You push a little bit and say, okay, that's enough. But a little bit more every day, and you're going to get that body off the ground. And release. And soles the feet together. And staff pose. Bend the legs. This time, begin to go down towards your sacrum. As you go down towards your sacrum, extend the legs to half boat pose. Sometimes sustained movements are difficult. And a little higher, and a little higher, and a little higher, and a little higher. And cobbler's pose. Take the hands behind the hips. A little bit of lift of the chest. I'm going to reverse some of that binding of the abdominal muscles.
Thank you.
Sometimes it opens up a lot more after you've used the muscles.
Yeah, it's interesting because the heat enables you to softens it.
The heat, the circulation is increased. And come back to staff. Begin to lower onto your backs. Take your right leg into the air one more time, this time with a strap. And extend the leg up into the air. And again, accentuate that bottom leg. The openness of the chest.
Bottom leg so the back of it is touching the ground, which makes it more difficult to get the leg close to you.
Yeah, I always think, oh, my butt's too big, but I have to sway my hips a little bit and get that leg to the ground. Now lift the head to the shin to the head again, not so high, but just really engaging the flatness of the abdominal muscles, the muscles moving towards the chest, and the broadness of the chest. Looking at the bottom leg. Good, and slowly release. Arms over the head. Second side, left leg up. And up. And lifting head to the shin to the head. Looking at the bottom leg. And slowly lower down. Good, and release that leg. Bend the legs, drop the knees out to the side for reclined cobblers. Turn the shoulder blades under. And let the belly go completely soft so that it rises and falls with the breath.
Really allows you to release in the groin area and the lower abs.
Yeah, sometimes in sit-ups those groins actually get bound. Bring those knees together. Extend the legs along the ground. Lengthening the back body. And dropping the legs and arms open. So if you did this in the morning, it might be ready to go back right to sleep. But don't. Use this moment to mindfully let go of the body, but stay mentally alert.
Conscious rest. Aware rest.
And a good way to stay conscious is to actually scan the body from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet and just notice. Not even necessarily trying to change, but just notice, like, where am I tense? Where am I free? Where does the breath move easily? Bend the legs and roll over to your right side. You know, there'll be so much tendency when you're in a hurry to do this short little program and skip that final relaxation. But I really encourage all of us, including myself, to not do that. Slowly come up.
I know, it's such a temptation. But
You know-
honestly, it does benefit you so much
Oh.
to just take that time. Even if it's just a good minute.
That's right.
A good real minute. It's amazing how rejuvenating that can be.
You know, when you start your day off in a rush, the whole day feels like it's just compressed and tight and angry even.
Mm-hmm.
And if you start your day centered, working especially in the core with this abdominal work, 10, 15 minutes, and then you give just a moment to saying, okay, I'm going to give myself a minute to sit, even 30 seconds to a minute to check in, to center myself.
To be quiet. It reflects throughout your day.
Then I can make good choices. Take the hands in prayer. Feel like you are greeting the world from your heart, from your center. Namaste.
Namaste.